Hi adventurers! Just thought I'd get back to you today in my new adventure outfit because today we are working on labs, and in fact an introduction to labs. We want you to learn how to do science labs very well, be very successful, and make sure that you get the best grade possible, but more importantly, that you start understanding science and how to do science. So today, we're going to look for you to, hopefully you have a lab sheet with you, but if you don't, you have this on your computer, but you're going to pull it up. We're going to really count on you following the directions on the procedures and that you're going to measure accurately. So one of the things you're going to need to get over in the front of the room, out of a little container, is a meter stick for you and your partner. Now, around the room are different meter sticks that are already screwed into the wall, and they are 1 meter high. So that means that there's no stick down below. We've taken that away, and we've screwed the other one into the wall up here, right? And this is the one you're going to find. There are 3 of them in the room. There's one in the back of the room, there is one in the front near the door, and one over near the windows. So you can back yourself up, have your partner use another meter stick parallel to the floor and measure accurately your height. And you're going to do the same thing on your wingspan or your arm span. You can measure that on your desk. You don't have to do it on the wall. So that might be easier, but we're counting on you being as accurate as possible. So get it really, don't just say, oh yeah, it's about 170 millimeters. Right, or 170 centimeters rather, but make sure that you get very accurate. Is it 170.2? You want to make sure we get that down. Now, one of the things I want to leave you with before you get started on this lab is the fact that at the end of every lab sheet that you will have, there will be a box and it says something like, this is what you have to do to turn in this lab. So I want you to make sure you pay attention to that. This is something that you will turn in at least a week later. We always give you in biology 1 week at least, usually a couple days longer, to complete a lab. And it's not because the lab is that hard. It's that we're expecting you to work on the lab immediately. Get it done in the first day or so, maybe 2 days, and finish that lab, because if you come up with a question, something you don't understand or you don't know how to do, perhaps you don't know how to do a table in Word, you can come in and ask and get that straightened out and make sure that you turn in a lab. Every one of you should get an A or an A- on every single lab you turn in. So let's look to do that, and I will see you soon.